We have with us a very special guest, Rohtash Mal, member of the CI Agri Council and the president of the Tractors Manufacturers Association. Good to have you, Mr. Mal. Thanks so much for joining in. The idea of actually getting you was to wonder whether or not what happened in the month of February in terms of tractor volumes was a one-off, or do you think that the poor show by one of the companies and possibly by the industry as well would continue over the next maybe a couple of months or maybe even the next couple of quarters? What's your sense?
Neeraj, this so-called poor show is actually a consequence of a few underlying factors. You might remember that for the third or the fourth half year in succession, we've been having bumper harvests. Bumper harvest should have meant far, far more wealth at the hands of the farmers. Unfortunately, that turned out not to be so, because on top of the huge strategic stocks of food grain, there's this bumper harvest, and it had a depressive effect on prices. Last year, I recall exactly at the same time, it was February, March, we had a decline in farm output prices, even though 8 to 10%. I am looking at a situation today where a similar condition is prevailing in the agri sector, where you have even better volumes of rice and wheat and a depressed effect on prices. The state purchasing mechanism has not been able to take in all the volumes that have been that are likely to be harvested and are likely to be made available, and it is having a depressive effect on prices, and obviously and consequently an impact on purchases like farm equipment.
Right, Mr. Mal, there is one school of thought, of course, that higher input costs in seeds and fertilizers and low farm produce yield is suppressing demand for tractors. What's your assessment given this scenario?
That's understandable, isn't it, Tanvi? That when your top line is depressed, take a farmer's profit and loss account, his top line is depressed. Let's say the output went up by, let us say, about 10% or 7%. As the current case is, and the price goes down by 10% as the current case is. So you're likely to have maybe something like 7-8% less revenue. Now, usually about 50-55% of the represented by costs on the farm of seeds, fertilizers, etc. That obviously means that the profit per acre starts declining between 10 and 30%. Depending on which crop you're talking about. I have some data before me, and it is showing, for example, that if you're in the business of wheat and rice, you are currently on prices about 8% below last year, which was itself below MSP, and if you're in cotton, you're 31% below last year. If you are in potato, you almost got wiped out, because this year the economics of potato have been absolutely dramatic. So, all said and done, it supports your hypothesis correctly so, that when the top line is under pressure and the costs are going up, obviously there will be an impact on the farmer profitability, and obviously there will be an impact firstly on farm equipment, and as you will see in the coming few weeks, this ripple effect will go on other discretionary purchases like two-wheelers or like shampoos or wherever.